Hey, what's going on guys? TalkNorwichCity here, back for the exciting news that we have made our 5th signing of the summer transfer window, and this man goes by the name of Harrison Reed. He comes in on a season-long loan deal from Southampton. Very, very highly rated there. You're going to be seeing in a minute the thoughts from Freddie from TheUglyInside, a Southampton fan channel. He rates him very highly. But who is Harrison Reed? Well, midfielder, defensive-minded, young, something to prove as well. And I think that is the key thing. He has got something to prove. Too many players last season. They had their wage, they had their career past them. They're in the latter stage of the career. Harrison Reed, on the other hand, he wants either game time at Southampton when he returns from his loan, or he wants us to get him on a permanent deal, or at least prove himself. It's a great stepping stone for Harrison Reed now at Norwich. It's also a fairly cheap option for us as well. I doubt his wages are going to be too high, and selling Howson and selling Dorrans, which is going to be happening in the next couple of days, a bit of money in the bank, and it's pretty much a like-for-like replacement, really, Harrison Reed. Anyway, enough from me. This is Freddie from TheUglyInside, massive Southampton fan. Here's his thoughts on Harrison Reed.
So yeah, obviously Harrison Reed is a central midfielder. He's been at the Saints since he was a nipper. Well, he's still a nipper. He's only about 5'6", I think. But you know, he's got a lot of potential, Harrison Reed. But he just hasn't been given a chance under multiple managers. You know, I think he's played about 34 games in a red and white shirt since he's come into the first team. He's 22 years old. He's got a lot of potential. I think the time is right for him to go out to a club like Norwich, you know, a top half, top 6, you know, even top 2 championship side, where he can, you know, really prove himself. Because at the moment, ultimately, there's probably 5 or 6 other players ahead of him in the pecking order. And Reed, he needs that to develop even further into his game. But he's, like I said, he's huge potential, holding midfielder. And, you know, I'm sure he can maybe develop his game, even get higher up the pitch for you guys. Well, it's sink or swim in the Championship. I mean, for example, look at Sam Gallagher last season. Didn't have a chance in the Saints last 2-3 years, but had a wonderful season down at a rubbish Blackburn side, scoring 12 goals. So, you know, the potential is there. And obviously, players like Reed, Gallagher, Ward-Prowse, and that sort of group of players, they've got a lot of potential to go on to do, you know, great things in the Championship. But the time is right for Reed, and I think he's the type of player that really will get stuck in. He'll work his socks off for you. But, you know, like I say, plenty of potential. You've got a real good deal here. If I look at it on the face of things at the moment, Stephen Davis is 31, 32 years old. I don't suppose he's got many years left ahead of him. And if you look at this, if you look at the team, Harrison Reed seems like a natural replacement for Stephen Davis. So it's important for Harrison to go out to a club like Norwich, get himself stuck in, toughen up, if you like, you know, and really come back perhaps next season or the season after, and then really get himself stuck into the first team, because there's a lot of young, hungry talent in the Saints at the moment, but there's just too much of it. And Harrison Reed, this is a great time for him to go out there, develop even further, and I think he'll do a real good job for you.
So there we go then, very exciting. I'm very happy with this signing, looking forward to seeing him play. I think he's actually going straight out to Ireland, which is absolutely brilliant with the other lads. Anyway, Revolution t-shirt still on sale. Enter the code YT10 at checkout for 10% off, links in the description. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Peace out.